but Kurtz just keeps him pinned. Kurtz is like, anyway, why are you being so helpful? And Hero says that Chidori is the only unknown around here, and it's the only chance to exceed the Zero's predictions for the future. So they swap, Relina and Chidori, and he zooms off, and Relina is such an eloquent and noble presence that Kurtz is like, damn, I can't even hit on this lady. You're too good. But he's like, I'm Kurtz Weber. I'll keep you safe, lady. Judy yells at Sasuke to get up. She just started believing him in him a little bit. It wouldn't be fair for him, her bodyguard, to die now and leave all the saving to Hero. Roger. So Sasuke gets up. But incoming, an arm stay? What the heck's this? Never seen this before. Sasuke's like, well, specialist gets in it, and there's Al, the AI. And it says it's been sent to him by Kalinin, by special permission of Tessa, given the circumstances, and it's known as the ARX-7 Arbalest. Yeah, so he does the... Yeah, there's Kalinin, get in. Kalinin tells Sasuke that he'd better bring this expensive prototype back in one piece, and good luck. And Gauron's like, damn, glad you got a new toy. Let's smash it. Let's go, Kashim. Kashim. Whoa, wait, what? It's got enough armor to withstand the attack and a lambda diver true. Like, so Sasuke is like, what the hell was that, Al? And I was like, it's restricted information, confidential. Hero says victory isn't ours, even with the new unit, and Chidori starts, is like, what are you mumbling about? And Hero says the Zero system can show him the future and hasn't changed. And then Chidori said she's not allowed to believe in fortune tellers, and the future isn't out of our hands, and Sasuke, I think of something. Then Gauron says, Kashin, you better figure out to use your toy quick, or it'll be a shiny pile of shit soon. I can't believe he fucking killed Mike. Mike died. He's dead. Okay, okay. First things first, though, right? The full heal. Let's show him the strength of the Valstalk. Guided missile barrage. A shot. And that fucker was even got hit, but no damage, because that's the kind of guy he is. Sasuke's got all... Oh no, he doesn't have all his juice back. Okay, well at least he's not on the fucking regen thing, because then we'd really be in trouble. Well, I am going to have to do that. Does he have the thing they say? Don't you remember, Kashim, how we met in the Middle East? You attacked the guerrilla camp Major Kalinin and I were in, and slaughtered everyone, even the civilians. You two are the only targets, the rest were a bonus. And when you guys fought back, you showed me the gate to hell. If we'd killed you then, Relina Dorian's guards would still be alive. Yeah, still taking responsibility for everything. Gauron, if I let you live, many more lives will be lost. This ends now. Gauron. See how much better the animations for Metal Panic are in this game compared to Z3? I like the chops. Shoot with the ice gun. And then we'll combine. Like a lot of the animations from the stuff that was in J are just recycled exactly. But because they got to reuse like half the animations, it means all the new stuff got a lot of love. Hero level 2 ups your stats, it's good. Everybody and their mothers got stat up to things in this game, and also, look at fucking Duo's huge map attack. Everything in this area just gets fucking murdered. It's fucking good. Only got 2 attacks, but they're both really fucking good. He's got the machine gun, which is bad and that never does any damage. But then what are you gonna do, eh? I really want to kill this fucker. Like, real bad. It's pissed. But without focus, can't really make it happen anymore. Da -da 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 -da. Right, even Noin's gonna. Oh, I was gonna say even Noin's gonna get a kill, but no. Noin's never getting a bop. I'll use the free attack then. Fine, I'll fucking fly. I don't give a shit. Oh, fuck me! Oh, ow! Oh, don't like that at all. Luckily, the guy's invincible to everybody except Gauron. She fight back. you either dodge or Mal takes the hit. So let's go, Kashim. Oh, it's good. Yep, that might be a dead Mal. Bang. It's a sad Mal, but it's fine. Ah, now this one though. ECS is double image. Look at fucking Troa being a piece of shit with his big gun. Kazum's there's like, I'm getting all hot-blooded. I'm getting all fired up. Womp. Got him. Ah, Kashim. And Sasuke's still having troubles controlling the thing. And Chidori isn't feeling very good because she knows Sasuke doesn't know how to control the Lambda driver. So as she struggles to keep control, she wants to give Sasuke a hint on how to use the thing as thanks for saving it often. So she's like, ugh, snaps out of it, and Hero notices that the Zero System's predictions have changed. She gets on the radio and tells Sasuke about how the Lambda driver converts its users' fighting and defensive willpower into force. The reason why Gauron's attack didn't hurt before was because his self-preservation instinct activated the driver, and the strong mental image made it reality. Horace is like, I can't believe such thing exists, and Guy says, such power is possible. Use it to fight, buddy. So, Sasuke tries it. Nothing! Nothing! And Gauron's like, not worthy to use the Lambda driver. You're an amateur. That's the difference. And then Chidori says, what matters is instantaneous concentration. He's got to pour his spirit into his weapons each time he takes a breath. And Sasuke says, it's easy for you to say that. And Chidori says, then imagine it! If you lose, think what will happen if they capture me again. And here's Hero. Long ago I went to Siberia and saw a young girl just like this woman. Her sense of self had been driven to the brink of collapse due to the use of drugs. And there's Duo. When that child was captured, they would abuse her mentally and physically. As they traded her around, she began to change even more. And Kurt says, what the hell does that have to do with this? And he says, perhaps you can already picture what we've described. Well, no way. Ah, it's horrible. And Mira says, what are they talking about? And Akane's like, I don't know. And Horace says, Akane, your face is getting red. What's wrong? Shut up! And now, Guy, picture that image. Chidori will be that child. Hold on, that's no good at all. Oh, that's too awful. You can't allow that to happen. Think about it, Sasuke. He's going to do all these things to me, you know? You're just going to let him? I won't. Playtime's over. Time to finish this, Kashim. Gauron! Go, Sasuke! Huh! Seems like he got the hang of it. This is the Lambda driver? Yeah, hang in there, Sasuke. You've done well. Sagara will handle things from here. You should rest. Passes out. Let's settle this, Gauron. And now he's got the Lambda driver, so he's good. He's good. He's good. He's good. But yeah, notice the difference between that and Z3, where in Z3, Kurtz is like, damn, hell yeah! Picturing her naked, doing stuff in her underwear, getting raped by these guys, I guess. Brilliant. But in this, they're just like, really bad shit will happen. Like, We saw this with a kid once. Like, it's bad. And I have to get this guy. Actually, I need him to be on the ground. And then he can just sit here. We don't have fucking a tune. He's too far away. This is fucking horse shit. This is the biggest bunch of shit I've ever seen in my fucking life. I just want to kill Wu-Fei. Is that so fucking wrong? Apparently. I will use that on him to lower his dodge by a large amount. Oh, you can't even get him, but that's fine. I don't wanna fuck that guy up yet. Choro's like, well, I'm out. Nice work, everybody. And everyone's like, fucking shitlord. I will kill you, Wu-Fei, where you fucking stand. You will die like the dog you are. Land the driver attack. No, you don't even get anything for killing him. At least he's fucking dead though. Fuck that guy. We'll just sit here. Good. 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 Okay. Sasuke, you did a lot of hard work, but Guy's here, and we're gonna pull this fucker right out of his shitty robot. There's a stage later on where Wu-Fei regenerates infinitely, and it's good. And heaven. Wow. Gonna yoink him out of there like he's a goddamn Zondercore. Yeah, Duo and Quattro talk to Wu Fei where he's like, what are you fighting for? And they're like, to keep the peace? Why are you working with terrorists? She's like, shut up! Fuck! Let's find him. Yeah, and Tro, why are you with these terrorists? Quiet as always, huh? It's our big reunion, you could be a little friendly. And here we go, hero. Understand your goal. Come. It's, well, the Preventor's Angel of Death. Not a fan of that nickname. Okay, yeah, so this is Hero versus Gauron. Gauron, in Chinese, 9 dragons, responsible for several assassinations and at least 2 plane bombings. You Preventors really do your research, huh? Then you know you don't stand a chance against my Kadal. All I know is there's no future for you. Anyway, Gauron just goes, oh, it was fun seeing you again, Kashim. And just fucking blows up. He's down. All adversaries defeated, all hostages recovered. Let's get to the Danan and get the hell out. And Troll watches everybody leave and is sad. And might cost us 2,000, but you know what. Anyway, Kurtz is like, wow, Hero, you did pretty good. Pretty good. He's like, oh shit, I thought you were Sasuke. And he's like, they just look so alike. Anyway, what's happened to Chidori? She's been taken to the Triple G base for safekeeping, and Sasuke will probably no longer have to guard her anymore now that Gauron's dead. Hiro tells Sasuke you'd better be able to choose between life as a student and as a mithril agent if he's to have a future. Yeah, yeah, okay, so, so Hiro tells Sasuke better have a future, and it's like, okay, brilliant, but, he's like, what's up? Hiro Yui, oh, you're Hiro Yui? The one that, do what I said? And then he's like, yeah, that's Hiro, and then Kurtz is like, he said that you were a pretty violent dude. A certain ponytail preventer said you were really violent. And he's like, no, I'm fine. So Sasuke's like, oh, I'll have to dump my sodium thiopental stash away because I don't have to sedate him. Sally of the Preventers gives us a call then and tells the G-Boys and the rest of the crew got a rendezvous at G Island City. Quattro wants to talk about Tro and Wu Fei, and Sally says their change of size is one of the reasons for this. And there's also the matter of the new model of mobile suit, the Serpent. And Duo and Quattro say it's got something to do with the rumours of Tracy's daughter, who that just recently surfaced, Marimaya Kushlanada. Lena laments to Hero that peace on Earth hasn't lasted very long, what with the alien invaders and human infighting. She's been talking to some people at Orb during the Okinawa conference, and she's been given a lot of food for thought. And she's still going by as Relina Dorian rather than Relina Peacecraft at this moment. She's been given Hero tells her to concentrate on fighting her battle while he contributes to Project W. Kazuma says they're members of the Preventers and don't need to join that project, but Duo's like, we're all doing it because we want to, dude, not because anybody told us to. And Hero says anyone that cannot choose their own battles will never be done fighting, just like Wu Fei. And Kurt's like, maybe that's you, Sasuke. And he's like, yeah, I know nothing but warfare. Anyway, above the Tuhadaranan, Kalina explains to Sasuke about the Lambda Driver, and it's no different to G-Stones, Geta Rays, or Photon Power Energy. And he says, all in all, it's a bunch of crazy fucking bullshit that was science fiction 10 years ago, and now it's commonplace. Like, who's been unleashing this black technology that shouldn't exist? Some of it comes from mankind's ancestors and some from aliens, but not all of it. Gauron says he doesn't know where it comes from precisely, but when Sasuke mentions the Whispered, he says, yeah, keep that in mind. In any case, Ura's squad is being reassigned, and Sasuke is gonna keep using the Arbalest in Project W. Chidori's been asleep for 2 days after being rescued. When she wakes, Mamoru and Mao are there, and Mao says she's responsible for saving Sasuke's life with her words. She may in fact be his angel after all. Chidori is like, what did I even say? And Mao says, that's how you should answer every question. You should say, I got no idea what I even said. And then Mamoru says, become a triple G agent and help me keep my secret safe. And she's like, well, can't say no to that, little face. And Mao says, thanks, Mamoru, you made my job easier. Like I didn't have to go, you're working for us now. And Sasuke's decided to continue guarding Chidori, but visitors! It's all, everybody was kidnapped. He was worried sick about Chidori and Mamoru. But Mamoru's dad is like, fuck it, Mamoru always running off like that, I'll talk to you later. And Sasuke is also there, and he tells, he says that he's been reassigned to G Island, which means they'll continue to be classmates for a good while yet. Okay, yeah, and then we, and we're not doing the space one. So I gotta get all the way to the next thing. The space one is just bullshit, Voltron garbage. And some organ. Anyway. Sometime later, back at G Island headquarters, Bless finishes giving his report to Tiger, and he says, I can't really say I did the assignment to the letter, and Tiger's like, no, circumstances were outside of your control, don't worry. The Federation are in total uproar over the Galra info the Nadesco brought back, and Corbett's trying to seize the opportunity to force all the world to militarize. But we're apparently we're not getting that conversation. We're getting some different shit. But yeah, we are now officially part of Project W. But yeah, okay, yeah. So it's okay. We're not officially part yet. Okay, so I got to skip loads of shit where they just talk about the hijacking and the preventers are all part of it. Blah blah blah. Okay, and now Kazuma says. We'd like to work for you as part of Project W. It's like, Kazuma. And he says he's just finished talking with the rest of the family, and if he fights, it's because he wants to, not because an army or anyone makes him. And thinking about it that way, it's pretty stupid to get hung up on the name of the team he's fighting on. And that makes the vote at least 5-1 in favour of taking the contract. So it means we are officially part of Project W, which is a plan to protect mankind totally separate from the military. Freeman has a suggestion for a more concise team name, Vorta, a German word for warden of a lighthouse, a very apt metaphor, and Tiger's like, fine, sure, whatever. Bless then lets Kazuma in on a secret. He says the trailer Maxim used when initially refusing the mission as a footnote. It's really, be not fettered by anything, including this Maxim. Be free. And he says, me and Tiger expected you to figure this out on your own, but I can't believe it took an entire month. He's like, dang, but he's like, you got a long way before he's going to step out of his dad's shadow, it seems. Meanwhile, the Valsort family have racked up a lot of debt. 356,000 money, to be precise, being fed and housed at the Triple G's expense during that month. But now that we're officially part of Project W, it'll only take us 6 months to work that off. There's Rose. Okay. Yeah, okay. Rose Abrevol is calling in. Voice only. And it's a pretty big fucking emergency. The Security Council just voted in favour of a massive operation to steal back the orbital ring. And the Federation currently has no means of fighting the Radam, so we're mostly just a suicide mission. Freeman suspects this means the Federations have finished a certain object, which could be a detonator. Rose suspects that the Federation is getting carried away with Nurgle on their side, and the operation starts tomorrow. This is ridiculous, but the importance of the orbital ring is undeniable. Tiger is going to sort out the Vorta into space at once and do everything we can to help the injured, and Rose thanks him, saying that if this rampage in space can't be halted, dreadful consequences will follow. And that shows how the Federation has been monopolised by the insanity of a few. So anyway, we gotta go, and Kazma's like, dang it! I can't believe our first mission is to save the Feds from their own stupidity. Hero Yui gets a gun fight. Okay, what do we got? What do we got here? I think you just up his range as far as I know. That's what you do with that guy. Stosuke! Up his melee range and evasion just a little bit. Like, my goal is to have everybody with at least 10 in their defensive stat and 10 accuracy, because that's really what helps them tick. And he just needs to be alive, so he just gets loads of defense. We'll concentrate on his defense so he can be invincible. These jokers, one of them, and then some defense because they're fucking balls. Duo had a good run. And seeing as guy continues to be invincible to everyone except Gauron, who's definitely dead, right? Like 100% toasted. And the bros get all their shit together at the same time. And Kazuma will give him another skill. Okay, what did we get? Nothing brilliant. You get like twice as much money on the Earth route in space, which is pretty good. Okay, so just some defenses so they don't get murdered. Some dodge for that guy. One dodge for that guy. One dodge for that guy. One dodge for this guy. And one dodge for Mao. And that's everybody should... Yeah, nobody is unupgraded. Nobody's like... Our newest people aren't particularly super mega ultra good. But they'll do. They'll certainly do. Angel's Jukebox's Science Alliance. Like, I wish I had a little bit more money to spend on those guys, but it's fine. I'd have 2,000 more. I'd be able to upgrade somebody's health or energy. And Mike Saunders is fucking crazy. He gets a map attack version of all of his things later on. Yeah, Disc P raises morale, and Disc M reduces target's mobility. And yeah, it does get map versions, but it'll never fucking get them later on. Like, he needs 120 morale. But you can give him that, and then Voltron, it's alright. It's just not as good as the other bullshit. So, let's do another one, shall we? So, Kaz was writing in his log about how the Nadesco ended up with the military after all, and he's stuck with the 2 and the Gauron crew also ended up with Triple G. Princess Farah is elected to have her team participate in Vorta 2. I mean, we've got a pretty nice upgrade. He's not thrilled that the first job is cleaning up the Fed's mess, but the trailer Maxim said, surely perform any mission given and surely return any money or obligation or insult loaned. And someone's got to save Earth, so he's got to do what he's got to do. Valstalk leaves Earth atmosphere without incident, and Bless sets a cautious but fast course to Block 6 of the orbital ring. And the team briefing's going on in the dining hall, so the smell of miso soup's in the air. Kurtz has been hoping to catch Shahomi wearing an apron and nothing else. And Mouse says, you're probably better off getting Sasuke to wear an apron and nothing else. Guy introduced himself to the Gauron team, and they're like, holy shit, you're the cyborg, oh my god. Like, they, while in space school, they heard about him a lot. And they also heard that Mikoto was famous among the student body too. And the tree on the hilltop where Guy and Mikoto used to visit has become quite the popular date spot. Quatra wonders if it's more than mere coincidence that students from the same space academy have, in their own ways, gained the power of the lion. And Kuragane asks if Guy wants to actually join their team. And Guy says, no, Roku Lion doesn't sound good, and Roku would be 6. And Suzushi says, don't worry, the 16 member always pilots a standalone robot in these sorts of shows. And we're like, he's talking about anime. Ugh. Aki then introduces D-Boy, aka a Tekkaman Blade. And Shirogane is like, oh, I recognise that guy. Ooh. Hiro tells everyone to save the intros after plans are laid for the raid. And Kurtz says he sure wouldn't be as uptight as Hiro, especially being so close to Relena. Whew! And he's like, I'd use my position as a bodyguard to do all sorts of stuff with her. And Mouse says, take your fantasizing outside, unless you want me to throw you outside. He's like, jeez, I'm just being fucking gross. And then Hiro turns to Sasuke and says, I see your squad mates aren't so good like mine. And then before Kurtz can do it, I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. If anyone's doing the complaining, it's gonna, whoa. Not like, whoa. We need to be serious. The Federation Army hates you guys. We can't afford to fail our first mission. Like, jeez. But on the other hand, if we do really good, maybe people will start to like us, right? D-Boy tells Aki that a battlefield is a battlefield and he should take care of Millie while the fight is on. And then Kurtz is like, oh, D-Boy and Millie, huh? And Mao's like, it's brotherly concern for her and Mira, you fucking dipshit. He's like, oh, fine, just gonna ruin all of my dreams. Bless starts the briefing saying that getting to the orbital ring and dealing with it isn't, like, can't be too soon. First Federation wave are already fighting the Adam. Unfortunately, their big force is fucked. Like, the Adam are basically infinite bugmen, and you don't need to be Sun Tzu to know that the Federation will lose here. Either the Feds have a huge ace up their sleeve on this one, or they want to die. We then get a message from Brigadier General Corbett, front runner of the Hawks in the military. Nobody likes this guy, but because he might be asking for help, put him on. So here we go. Akane and Kazuma recognise that Corbett even looks old school with his bald head and formal speech. But he's not impressed by us, and he tells us to withdraw and stay the hell out of his operation. And then Bless tells him politely that in the Triple G simulation there's a 99.97% chance of Federation defeat within an hour of battle. And the remaining 0.03% represents defeat in under 30 minutes. So Corbett says, yeah, well, shut the fuck up. I'm fighting because we're gonna win. So then he shows us footage of his trump card, and everyone jaw drops like, holy shit! It's the new weapon of the Federation, and maybe we'll get to see it. And this is the Red and White Demons, Part 1. And here's Mu and Yoko, the only people left in their respective squadrons, and her new Spitfire doesn't seem to be very good. And Mu's like, why would they throw a supposedly useful and precious gun barrel user like me into a meat grinder like this? And Yoko's like, I think we're probably worth as much as piss to the Federation headquarters, so maybe we should just get the fuck out. But luckily, the Nadeshko. All the SDs launch, but unfortunately they're all using their gunnery frames, so they're bad. Akatsuki here sucks, and he's the only member in the entire Nadeshko crew who has no friendship or love with anybody. Everybody hates him because he's the boss and he sucks and he's got a big nose. But he's like, oh, why are we in a long-range firing frame? And then Erina, supposedly his secretary, says, can't be helped. Even if the Nadeshko's been sent to take bullets for the rest of the army, Akudo wants to do his part for the Earth, and there's some help on the way too. And here we go. Balzac. He's had a shave, he's had a haircut, and this is the trump card of the Federation, the Sol Tekkamen. Artificial Tekkamen, no radem required. Get in formation. Fire. Nice work, you blew up some shitty bugs. And this is Furyu, is the green one, and Rairyu, the yellow one. They're like, yeah, we gotta show how good we are, brother. Hell yeah! And they're the Chinese super AI. No, yeah, the yellow one's still a fucking clown. One of every super AI pair is a fucking doofus and falls down. But check this shit out. Wow, dump truck and cement mixer, but the dump truck shoots lightning and the cement mixer's got missiles and hurricanes and shit. Fucking incredible. And they know Kung Fu? Beautiful. Glory. Yoko is like, damn! Those guys are really good. I heard the Triple G's famous super eyes are pretty good, and Moo's like, no, they're not the same as the Triple G ones. They're red and blue, and these are green and yellow. And they're like, yeah, we're not those guys. Anyway, Balzac has the rest of the squad spread out to destroy the Radom individually, and he orders Furyu and Rairyu to accompany him on destroying the nearby nerds. He then really dismissively thanks the Nadeshko for their covering fire. And Yoko's like, what's with this dude's fucking attitude? And Izumi says she's heard of Lieutenant Colonel Balzac, and then Akatsuki says, yeah, he recently got promoted to his rank thanks to some brilliant accomplishment or other, so it's only natural he'd be so imperious and have his dick up his own balls or whatever. He then thanks Yoko and Mu for their initial efforts, and then tells them to withdraw, and Yoko tells him to shut the fuck up, and Mu is like, okay, anyway, let's go, Captain, what's going on? And she says, I don't really have time to explain, because, oh, here's Corbett. He says, hurry up, support Balzac's raid on Block 6. Professor Yang's apparently there, and, yeah, there he is. And he's telling Furyu and Rairyu that they're the manifestation of all of the best the Chinese Aerospace Research Division has to offer. Card. The perfect weapons. And he says they should use their power to defend the Earth. And then Eureka says, well, the overall goals are wiping out the Radom and getting this orbital ring, so let's do that first. And then she says, everyone's to attack the enemy and carry out the mission, blah, 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 blah. And everyone is like, damn, she's droning on a bit. It's pretty obvious how uneasy she is based on how the Nadeshko has just been turned into Balzac's fucking home base. And then Balzac's like, haha, I'm gonna make this work right away, and it's gonna be the first step to glorious power. But he's pissed. But yeah, we're definitely not using the gunnery flames. Fuck them. So, change to 0G. And now, how many kills has he got? Like 2? Okay, he needs 8 kills by the end of this stage, and she needs 10 by the end of this stage and another one, and she's already got like 8, so, you know. So, this is going to be the stage where you engineer as much murder with this dude as you fucking can, and it sucks. But yeah, she's in a new robot, and it transforms, but it's still shit garbage like the other one. Is that a kill for him, or a kill for her? Is that... Fuck me. Well, you know what? I'm glad I saved. Because now that I know that's how that works, it goes to the one who initiates the thing. I'll do it the other way around and get him the kill. Because when I did this on the DS the other day, it was a fucking nightmare. Because, right, here's his attacks. He's only got 10 shots of this, and then he can't use this at point blank range. And the bugs swarm you, and it's fucking awful. But yeah, also there's a new bug. We've only fought these, and now there's these, the mothers, and they've got super regen and are shitty. Like, all of the random stuff's got regen, but like they're especially awful. Oh, you fucking kidding me, Yoko? Fuck, you didn't fucking do it. I'm dying. And can these two idiots combine? No, they can't combine yet. But yeah, Furyu and Ryu, they're good. They're good, and they share their upgrades, but not their skill points, I don't believe. But they share their upgrades with the others. Like all the Dragon Bros share the same upgrades, so you get like 6 units. You get the 4 individuals, and then the 2 combined, and then the girls later on. Let's just get these guys on board, and then fucking Balzac can get in the fucking boat, because I hate him. He's a fucking turd. Here comes the mothers. Bleh, bleh. Awful. Get out of here, gross bugs. Thank you for not killing the bug. But yeah, you need 10 kills by the end of this stage on Moo, or you don't get him. You don't get him, and you don't get the Lightning Striker pack, which is good. Well, he's on 4. And then I'm gonna have to like fly fucking Quattro over here and fill him up with juice, and it's gonna be fucking piss. I hate it. Does she get a different thing when she's in this mode? Oh, she does. She does get an extra attack. It's the punch, right? Yeah, she gets the extra punch. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, so she does have an extra attack. And again, the one with the shield isn't the one with support defense. Let's go. Let's show them our power. Blah 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 blah. Our super AI makes us the perfect soldiers. We exist to fight. Now behold our might. That's what they just said. And he'll step in and Good, I'm good.